Welcome, 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 parents, to So You Think You Can Homeschool. My name is Aja McNair, and I'm so excited that you are here today. Woo! We are in the middle of a 21-day adventure and journey together, empowering parents just like you in order to thrive as home educators. So, this 21-day series is about getting into homeschooling, whether you are a parent just contemplating homeschooling, if you're new to this, or if you're true to this and you've been doing it a while and you're ready to learn more in order to up your game, this series is for you. My name is Aja McNair. I'm an educational consultant. I have been a kindergarten through fifth grade curriculum specialist, meaning that I'm an administrator over all things teaching and learning. I have over 15 years in education. 10 of those years were dealing in Title I schools, meaning I've been dealing with a lot of populations that were on free and reduced lunch. I have my reading endorsement. I'm certified and certified in correcting and diagnosing reading and mathematical behaviors, as well as Orton Gillingham trained. All right, that's enough about me. My mission here on Everything Aja is to empower Christian women just like you to confidently nurture the next generation, both academically and spiritually. So helping you walk in God's will for your life and maintain a balanced personal life. So you think you can homeschool is not only a 21-day journey and what you can learn all of these amazing things about homeschooling your child, but it's also a 21-day journey that you can begin to apply these amazing skills about teaching your child. And so throughout this series, there is a free ebook. The ebook is also found down below in the description if you're watching the replay, or you can simply visit everythingaja.com/homeschool in order to grab the free workbook. The first few pages just go over what is homeschooling, what are some of the benefits, what are some of the challenges, what is some more information about homeschooling. Send me a fire emoji if you are excited. If you're ready for the next tip, I am so excited because we are on day 7. Whoop, whoop. And today we're talking about why consistency beats perfection. Why consistency beats perfection. Now, each and every day of this journey, we're just dealing with one really, really small tip, trick, or strategy. Mind shift change, right? We're addressing either a miss or something that helps, something that prevents so many parents from getting started. And so today we're going to just talk about consistency over perfection. Perfection is one of those things that prevents so many of us from starting. Right. I cannot tell you, just even as being a believer of Jesus Christ, how many people I hear like, I can't go to church, right, until I get my life together. Well, going to church, right? Go just being in the presence of the Lord will help you get your life together, right? We almost as humanity have like this twisted philosophy when it comes to perfection. We think we have to be perfect before we show up. Well, let me just tell you, that is false. And that is also false when it comes to homeschooling. All right. You don't just have to get perfect. You don't just have to get it perfect. Sorry. You just have to keep it going. Progress is not about perfection, but it is about persistence. Having small, consistent efforts builds habits and actually grows, helps growth over time. And so those small, itty bitty opportunities, right, to do the same thing over and over and over again to begin to build momentum and growth actually outweigh trying to spend time to get it perfect. I would hate to tell you, but there's no such thing as perfection. Right? We're all just trying to figure this thing called life out. In fact, I just want to start off with one quick little praise report. Woo, woo. This is Charla. Love her to death. But for her, this was the thing that helped her teach her daughter. She was actually a homeschool preschool mom, and working consistently, right? She struggled with consistency in teaching her daughter, right? She wanted to teach her daughter at home, teach her about her letters, her alphabet, the whole shebang, numbers, you name it. But she really struggled with consistency. She struggled with doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then by getting the right accountability, by getting the right support, she went from her struggling with consistency in order to from before working with me, let me just read. She struggled with assessing her daughter and knowing the things that her daughter should be learning. She struggled with the consistency around it, and by having a consistent flow, a consistent schedule, consistent structure. Her daughter now brings learning materials to her. Her language skills have actually improved tremendously. I actually did an entire YouTube video just kind of sharing her story, and how she was able to be a blessing to her daughter. So no, anybody can do this. She actually is a lawyer, right? No education background, but with the right tools in place and consistency over time, she was able to see progress with her daughter. So small progress adds up, right? That daily time adds up. Now, I don't know if you have the ability to homeschool for hours each and every day. In fact, just was it yesterday? Yesterday, I want to say yesterday, we went over different schedules. It was either yesterday or the day before. So day 5 or day 6. But we went over having a reading schedule, right? And how you can either have one block of time, 60 to 90 minutes, or how to have like your time split up, right? So if you're a working mom, like Charlotte, she was a working mom, you can still do this thing called homeschooling, understanding that small progress adds up over time. And so I just want to just give you a quick little example with 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. It only would take, even if you're just trying to help your child, right? Let's say you're working full time and like, I just need to help my baby. Spending 10 minutes reading with them each and every day, doing a read aloud, right? Just doing a read aloud, 10 minutes a day, right? That's 70 minutes a week. That would add up to over 60 hours a year spending time with your child reading. You don't think that's going to help your child learn how to read? Like so oftentimes we belittle, right? 10 minutes. But 10 minutes over time is 70 minutes a week, and over a year, that is indeed 60 hours of instruction. Regular practice strengthens skills and creates confidence. I want you to think about the gym, right? When you go work out at the gym, nobody comes in perfect. In fact, even if you come in with a six pack, you're ripped, bam, got all the muscles. If you don't keep that up with consistency, it turns into fat, right? Like we have to understand that working at the gym is just like teaching our child when it comes to homeschooling. And so consistency is the thing that beats perfection, right? Give me 10 days working out of cardio each and every day. 10 days, right? That's 70 minutes per week, 60 hours per year. And that is where you see progress. Okay. So for you as a parent, show up with love and show up with patience. Focus on connection, not perfection. For your child, all right, especially um, if this is your first time in the homeschooling or you don't have an educational background, know that not only are mistakes going to probably be made on your end, they're also going to be made on their end. And it's okay, right? It's okay. It's not about falling down, it's about how you get up. And so mistakes are normal and they're part of learning for your child. Encouragement will fuel their motivation. If you want your child to continue to go, which we'll get into motivating children to read and so forth later on in the series, but we have to understand the power of our connection, and the power of encouragement. And that's not just a one time thing, that is each and every day as we are consistently teaching our child. And so I know we've dealt a lot with mind shift so far, like understanding you are qualified to teach your child. You were qualified the moment that the good Lord gave you that baby, He qualified you to teach the baby. Okay. And so now that you're qualified, it's now about getting the right tools in place in order to begin to be the best version of yourself, the best home educator that your child deserves. And so today, I just wanted to explain how consistency is going to beat perfection. Consistency every single day. And so I want to encourage you to do a 10-minute, if you're not yet already, do a 10-minute read aloud every single day. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Remember this series is about getting you fueled to begin this journey. So a 10-minute read aloud over a week, 70 minutes, over a year is 60 hours. So right now, and you can comment down below in the chat box, where will your 10 minutes be? Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And if you're already homeschooling your child, I just want you to add 10 minutes. Add another 10-minute read aloud. Let's say you're already doing one. Okay, so what's another 10 minutes? Just the other night, I want to before I finish this, I want to just share a little story. Just the other night, like my little 10 minutes is right before bedtime, right? We do read alouds. And somehow it's kind of shifted to we're like, well, where I'll do like learning in the daytime, but I'll normally read the Bible at nighttime, right before she goes to sleep. Well, what was it? Thursday night. So today's Saturday. So just 2 days ago. My daughter was like, Mommy, can we read the Bible in the day? Like she said, can we read the Bible not at night? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, can we read the Bible all the time? And I was like, yeah, babe. She goes, I want to read it like in the middle of the day. Okay, baby, let's go. Right? Because she was so used to that 10 minutes being at this time. She's like, I want more. You will be so surprised at how your child will show up and say, I want more. Right? I want more. That 10 minutes of engagement over time, consistency over time will allow them to begin to want more. You're actually building up their stamina. Right? I know one thing my trainer, back when I had my trainer, one thing he would do, he used to lie to me, y'all. He used to lie to me. But he was building up my stamina. Like he'll set a timer, right? He started me off, I want to say 3 minutes. And so once my body got used to 3 minutes, I didn't even realize he then set the timer for 5 minutes. I'm still thinking it's 3 minutes of cartwheels because that's what it was. I hate cartwheels. So it was 3 minutes of cartwheels. Hated it. Then once my body got used to going for 3 minutes, he wouldn't tell me. He would just set the time to 5 minutes. I'm going for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, going for 7 minutes, 10 minutes, going for 10 minutes. I'm like, this is a long 3 minutes. It seemed like those 3 minutes were getting longer and longer and longer. I don't think I picked up until we got to like 12 or 15 minutes. And I was like, there is no way that this is 3 minutes. He was like, Aja, I've been increasing the time for a while. Why? Because consistency beats perfection. I could not have started off doing 15 minutes of cardio at the beginning, right? But because we were consistent at it, day in and day out, the stamina, my capacity slowly but surely began to increase. And so do not underestimate the impact that a simple 10 minutes of instruction can do. So think about 10 minutes to add each day to your learning. Keep a simple log of progress of your reflections, and then celebrate showing up no matter the results. No matter if they are excited, they're not excited, continue to celebrate. Today is our 3rd day of doing our 10-minute read aloud. Today is our 50th day of doing our 10-minute read aloud. Today is our 100th day. I mean, like, celebrate. And then allow that 10 minutes to be slowly but surely begin to increase as your child is beginning to increase their stamina for reading. Remember, consistency over time beats short bursts of perfection. Also, small steps today lead to big changes tomorrow. I also want to invite you to my 3 secrets to teaching reading with ease. This is one of my most noted and well requested workshops in which I help you streamline all of your reading instruction, all 5 components of reading. And this workshop is going to kick off the new year. You can simply sign up down below in the description, or also visit www.everythingaja.com/teach reading. And make sure you secure your seats because we are going to start off this year, because I promise you this next year will be your best year yet. I want to be your accountability partner and walk you through this amazing homeschooling journey. Don't forget, we are here each and every day at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as we are laying out the foundations of teaching homeschooling. Okay. And then also let me know what your experience is. Are you brand new? How old are your children? Let me know that down below in the chat box. Tomorrow you will catch us live as it will be day 8. We're going to be talking about how to teach wiggly children how to sit down and focus. See you tomorrow.